Do your headlights look like this? Today I'm going to show you how to take your headlights from looking like this to this. This is everything you're going to need. Start it off with some water, some 1500 grit sandpaper. You're going to need a polisher with a stiffer foam pad, some polishing compound, and some wax to seal it off. Alright, so what we're going to do is take some water, put it on the headlight, spray some on the sandpaper, and then simply start sanding the headlight. What we're looking for is seeing all that yellow haze start to come off, and we're just going to keep sanding, making sure we're going to avoid touching the paint. Make sure as you're doing this you keep the headlight wet, and it's going to make sure that as you're sanding it, it doesn't actually ruin the sandpaper. So now that we've wiped it off, as you can see we got this nice haze to it, but it's not as yellow as before, so don't be scared, we still have to polish it out. Once we polish it, it's actually going to bring that clarity back into it. Alright, so we're going to take some of this fast correcting cream from Griot's, or you can use any kind of compound out there. Put a couple drops onto our pad, and we're going to put this thing on the highest setting it can go, so fast as speed. Just take it nice and slow. Now we will need to take a couple passes because the first pass is not going to be enough. You may need to do about 4 or 5 depending on the kind of light you're using. Alright, so with just 3 passes on this headlight now, you can see how much more clarity is actually in this headlight. Now remember, it's not going to look brand new, but for what we started with before, this is pretty dang good. Alright, so now once we're done polishing it, we gotta use some wax. This is really going to seal it off and make sure that the headlights are going to stay looking good for a long time. Now, I like to do it just by hand, put some on a rag or whatever, and kind of just wipe it on. Once we're done, these headlights are going to be finished. So with that being said, now that your headlight looks absolutely mint, time to take care of that ugly paint. Next video, we're going to show you how to do that.